Hello, everyone. Welcome back. It's really nice to have you with us today.
Yes, welcome. We're happy you're here and listening with us.
Wherever you are right now, at home, outside, or on your way somewhere, we hope you're feeling comfortable.
This is a relaxed space. No pressure, just easy English.
You know, everyday conversations usually start in a very simple way. Nothing special.
Yes, people don't start with big sentences. They start small.
For example, one of the most common things people say is, "Hi, how are you?"
That sentence is everywhere, at work, at school, with friends.
And the answer doesn't need to be long. You can say, "I'm good, thanks."
Or, I'm doing well. Both are very natural.
Sometimes people add, "How about you?" That keeps the conversation going.
Yes, that little question is very powerful. It shows interest.
Another very common greeting is, "Good morning."
Or, good afternoon. Or, good evening.
These are simple but very important. People use them every day.
You don't need to say more. Just those words are enough.
Now, imagine you meet someone you know, maybe a colleague or a neighbor.
You might say, nice to see you. That sounds friendly.
Or, "Good to see you." Very natural English.
And if you haven't seen them for a long time, you can say, long time no see.
Yes, that sentence is very common and very casual.
Now, let's talk about small talk, the short conversations people have.
One very common sentence is, "How's it going?"
That's another way to say, how are you? Very casual.
You can answer, "It's going well," or "Pretty good."
Or even just, good. That's fine.
Sometimes people say, "Not bad." That's also common.
Yes, it doesn't mean something is bad. It usually means okay.
Now imagine you're starting a conversation. You don't know what to say.
You can ask, how is your day going?
That's a very friendly question. People like it.
The answer can be simple. It's been busy.
Or, "It's been a good day." Very natural.
You don't need details unless they ask. Short answers are normal.
Now, let's talk about polite, everyday sentences. These are very important.
Yes, words like please and thank you. Simple but powerful.
For example, "Thank you very much." People say it all the time.
Or just thanks. That's also fine.
If someone helps you, you can say, "I really appreciate it."
That sounds very polite and still simple.
Now, imagine you didn't hear something. This happens a lot.
You can say, sorry, can you repeat that?
That sentence is very useful and very polite.
Or, sorry, I didn't catch that. Very natural English.
You don't need to feel shy about asking. People understand.
Now, let's talk about meeting new people. Introductions are important.
You can say, "Nice to meet you." That's a classic sentence.
And the other person usually says, nice to meet you too.
Very simple, very polite.
Sometimes people add, it's nice to finally meet you.
That's used when you talked before but never met. Very common.
Now, imagine someone introduces you to another person. You can say, hello.
Or, "Hi, nice to meet you." That's enough.
You don't need a long speech. Short is perfect.
Let's move to everyday reactions. People react a lot in conversations.
Yes, words like really, very common.
Or, "Oh, I see." That shows you're listening.
You can also say, that's interesting. Very useful sentence.
Even if you don't know what to say, that sentence works.
Now, imagine someone tells you good news. You want to respond.
You can say, "That's great." Very common reaction.
Or, that's good to hear. Sounds warm.
If someone tells you bad news, you can say, "I'm sorry to hear that."
That sentence is very kind and very natural.
Now let's talk about everyday questions, simple ones.
People often ask, what's up?
That's very casual. You can answer, "Not much."
Or, nothing much. Very common.
You can also ask it back. "What's up with you?"
Now imagine you want to leave a conversation, politely.
You can say, I have to go now. Very clear.
Or, I'll talk to you later. That sounds friendly.
If it's the end of the day, you can say, have a good day.
Or, have a nice evening. Very common.
People say these sentences without thinking. They're part of daily life.
And that's what we want for you. English that feels normal.
If you're listening now, think about these sentences. You already know many of them.
The goal is not learning new words, it's feeling comfortable using them.
You don't need all 100 sentences at once, just a few.
Use them again and again. That's how they become natural.
We'll continue with more everyday situations. Different places, different moments.
And we'll keep everything simple and relaxed. Just like this.
You know, once greetings are done, conversations usually move into daily life. People start talking about what's happening around them.
Yes, small things. Work, home, plans, or just the moment.
For example, someone might say, it's a busy day today.
That sentence comes up a lot, especially during the week.
And the response doesn't need to be special. You can say, yeah, it really is.
Or, I know, same here. Very natural.
Sometimes people talk about time, how fast or slow things feel.
Yes, like, time is flying today. People say that often.
Or the opposite, it's a long day.
Both sound very normal and very human.
Now let's think about work conversations. These happen everywhere.
Yes, even simple sentences are enough. You don't need job titles.
Someone might say, I'm at work right now.
Or, I just finished work. That's very common.
When someone finishes work, they often add, I'm tired.
And the other person understands immediately. No explanation needed.
Sometimes people complain a little. That's also part of conversation.
Yes, like, work was stressful today. Very normal.
And the response can be simple. That sounds tough.
Or, I'm sorry to hear that. Very polite.
Now, let's move to home life. This comes up a lot too.
Yes, people often say, I'm at home now.
Or, I just got home. Very common.
Sometimes they add how they feel. It feels good to be home.
That sentence sounds warm, very natural.
Now, let's talk about plans. Not big plans, just simple ones.
Someone might say, I have plans later.
That's enough information, no details needed.
Or, I'm meeting a friend. Very everyday English.
Yes, people don't usually say where or why unless asked. They keep it light.
Now let's talk about food, because food always comes up.
Yes, someone might say, I'm having lunch.
Or, I just ate. Very simple.
If someone asks about dinner, I'll eat later.
Or, I'm cooking tonight. That sounds very normal.
Now, imagine someone is asking politely. They want to check on you.
They might say, how is everything going?
That's a very friendly sentence, not too personal.
You can answer, everything's good.
Or, it's going okay. Both are common.
Sometimes people talk about problems, but very lightly.
Yes, like, I have a lot to do today. People say that all the time.
And the response can be supportive. Good luck with that.
That's a very natural phrase, short but kind.
Now, let's think about phone conversations. These are a bit different.
Yes, people often say, can I call you later?
Or, I'll call you back. Very common.
If you can't talk, you might say, I'm busy right now.
That's polite and clear. No problem.
Now, let's talk about reactions. Very important in conversation. When someone tells you something, you can say, oh, okay.
Or, I see. Very simple, very useful.
These small reactions show you're listening. They keep the conversation alive.
Yes, silence can feel uncomfortable. These words help. Now imagine someone tells you something surprising. You can say, really?
That one word can keep someone talking. Very powerful.
Or, oh wow, also very common.
Now, let's talk about asking small questions back. This is important.
You don't want to talk only about yourself. You ask back.
For example, what about you? That sentence is everywhere.
Or, how about your day? Very friendly.
Now, let's imagine a full, natural conversation. Nothing special.
Okay,
Hey, how's it going?
it's going well. Just a busy day.
Yeah, I get that. Are you at work?
Yes, still working. Almost done.
Nice. Any plans later?
Not really. Probably just relax at home.
That sounds good. You deserve it.
That conversation is very real. Nothing difficult.
And it uses many simple sentences, ones people use every day.
That's the key idea here. Everyday English is simple.
You don't need big words to sound natural. You need comfort.
If you're listening now, think about your last conversation. You probably heard many of these sentences.
The goal is to notice them, then use them.
You don't need to change your whole English, just add 1 or 2 sentences.
That's enough progress for one day.
We'll keep building on this. More situations, more real-life talk.
And everything will stay easy and calm, just like a real conversation.
You know, everyday conversations don't really follow a plan. They move slowly, sometimes in small circles.
Yes, one topic leads to another, and often people don't even notice the change.
Someone might start by talking about their day, then suddenly they're talking about plans, food, or feelings.
That's why everyday English is not about perfect sentences. It's about small, flexible ones.
For example, people often say, "I'm just taking it easy today."
That sentence says a lot without saying much. It sounds calm.
Or someone might say, "It's been a long day."
Very common and very human.
The other person doesn't need details. They understand.
They might reply, "Yeah, I feel the same."
That's connection, not grammar.
Now, think about mornings. Simple conversations happen then too.
People say things like, "I'm just starting my day."
Or, "I'm getting ready for work." Very normal.
No one explains their full routine. They keep it light.
If someone asks how you slept, you can say, "I slept okay."
Or, "Not very well." Both are common.
Now let's move into the middle of the day. Work time, study time.
People often say, "I'm in the middle of something."
That's a useful sentence. It shows you're busy but polite.
Or, "I'm working on it." Very common at work.
Yes, and it doesn't matter what it is. People understand.
If someone checks in, you might say, "Things are going well."
Or, "It's a bit hectic today." That happens often.
Now, let's talk about study life. Students talk casually too.
Yes, they say things like, "I have a lot to study today."
Or, "I'm trying to catch up." Very real.
They don't speak like textbooks. They speak simply.
Now, think about conversations with friends. They sound even more relaxed.
Yes, friends say, "I'm just hanging out."
Or, "I'm not doing much today." Very casual.
These sentences don't feel lazy. They feel honest.
That's important for learners to understand. Simple does not mean bad.
Simple means natural.
Now let's think about feelings again. They come into conversations naturally.
Yes, someone might say, "I'm feeling a bit tired today."
Or, "I'm not in the best mood." That's very common.
People don't always explain why. They just share the feeling.
And the response doesn't need to be big. You can say, "I get that," or "That makes sense." Very supportive.
Now imagine someone shares good news. A simple reaction works.
Yes, like, "That's great." Very common.
Or, "I'm happy for you." That sounds warm.
These sentences are short but meaningful. They matter.
Now let's talk about time again. People always talk about time.
Yes, like, "I'm running late." Very common.
Or, "I have some time now." Also very useful.
If you're waiting, you might say, "I'm just waiting." That sentence fits many situations. Bus stops, offices, calls.
Now let's move to food. Food is part of daily life.
People say things like, "I haven't eaten yet."
Or, "I'm thinking about food." Very real.
If someone asks about dinner, I'll eat later.
Or, I'll grab something quick. Very natural.
Now, imagine someone invites you somewhere. Your answer can be simple.
Yes, you can say, sounds good. Very common.
Or, I'll let you know. That gives you time.
If you can't go, maybe another time. That sentence is polite and very normal.
Now, let's talk about endings. Conversations end all the time.
Yes, people say, I should get going.
Or, I have to head out. Very natural.
They often add something friendly. Talk to you later.
Or, see you soon. Very common.
These endings don't feel sudden. They feel smooth.
Now, let's bring many of these together in one conversation. A normal day.
Okay. Hey, how's it going?
It's going okay. Just a long day.
Yeah, I get that. Are you busy right now?
A little. I'm finishing something up.
All right. Do you have plans later?
Not really. I'll probably relax at home.
That sounds nice. You deserve it.
Thanks. How about you?
Same here. Just taking it easy.
That whole conversation used very simple English, but it felt complete.
Yes, and that's the goal. Not perfection, but comfort.
Everyday conversations are built from small pieces, not big speeches.
And those small pieces repeat again and again. That's good news for learners.
It means you don't need thousands of new sentences every day. You need familiarity.
The more familiar a sentence feels, the easier it comes out.
If you're listening right now, think about one sentence you heard today.
Just one that feels easy. That's enough.
Use it later today or tomorrow. That's real practice.
And if you make a mistake, it's okay.
People care more about understanding than grammar. Always remember that.
If this episode helped you feel more relaxed about English, please like the video and subscribe to the channel.
It really supports us and helps more learners find calm, simple English like this.
You can also share this episode with a friend who wants to speak more naturally.
And if you want, leave a comment with one simple sentence you use every day.
Thank you for spending this time with us.
Keep it simple.
And keep speaking English one everyday sentence at a time.